This was a pretty tough problem. It wasn't only a single gold star problem, it was a 2 gold star problem. It involves combining a lot of things that you already knew, including something new, completely new. But that's part of being a programmer, is combining things that you know and don't know together to solve new problems. So this is a difficult problem. You may not know how to do every step, but we can start by working backwards from our output. Sometimes it's easier to solve hard problems this way by breaking them down and even starting from the result. So we know what a result should be. As described before, 3.14 so on should result in printing 3, and 27.63 should result in printing 28. To get this, we printed everything before the decimal point. So we did this by printing everything out from a string. Let's say we found it and called it S, before the location of the decimal point. Let's say that location is specified by an integer point. So here, S needed to be 3 point something. We don't really know what it is right now. In the second example, with 27 as the initial starting point, S equaled 28, and so on. And remember, these had to be strings. So that was what S should have been. Now we need point. Point represents the location of the decimal point in each string. Well, we can see that from looking at our string. So given S, we know how to find point. It's using the find command. So in order to get S, we probably had it as some form of number, and we turned it into a string using str. Now the question is, what did num equal? To figure out what we want num to be, all we have to do is look at S, since S is just the stream form of num. Here, S is the string 3 with some change. So num is going to be the same thing, but as a number instead of a string. And in our second example, we have the same situation, except num is going to be 28 with some decimal remainder. Now the question is, how did we turn our initial value x into num? We want this method to work for any number x, not just the 2 we have listed here. So if the 10th place is 0.5 or greater, we want to increase the entire number x to the next nearest whole number. One way to do this is by simply adding 0.5. And we're done.